Young Israelis are streaming out of their home country to start a life in greener economic pastures. And as Paula Slier reports, this is ratcheting up the tension between those who stay and those who go.
Their ancestors may have called it the Promised Land, but more and more young Israelis are seeking their fortunes far from its golden shores.
A former Israeli Prime Minister, Yitzhak Rabin, once branded those who immigrated from Israel cowards. But these days, most of the people who are leaving are young, educated, smart and successful. Many don't come back.
There's a word in Hebrew for those Israelis who leave, yordim, which means descending. Until recently, it was attributed to misfits, lower class, and people who couldn't find their place in society. But Alona is a straight A pupil. She won a scholarship to study at the American University in Washington, D.C.
The fact that that's the only Jewish country plays a certain role, but it's not something that should limit ourselves, that should limit us.
But the debate was reignited after two of this year's Nobel Prize winners in chemistry were Israelis who'd left for the States, an embarrassing reminder of the extent to which local talent has fled. Barry Baruch is a computer technician who's setting up his own business in the German capital.
In Israel, for me at least, life was like every day going to a war. You always fight with your customers, you fight with your clients. I had my own business there and it was always a struggle. And here life is more calm. You can relax, you can sit quiet, you can sleep quiet.
Like Barry, many Israelis land up here, which is why the country's finance minister recently thundered from his Facebook page that he's a little impatient with people who are willing to throw the only country the Jews have into the trash because Berlin is more convenient.
It actually pissed me off to read this comment online. If I stay there, it's because it's good for me financially, it's good for me socially.
But bottom line, it's still economics for many. The most common complaint among those Israelis living abroad is that back home salaries are low and prices high, and it's almost impossible to make ends meet. Itzik left Israel 2 years ago with his Ecuadorian wife. After giving Israel a try, they decided to leave for her country.
If Israel wasn't such a complicated place economically, I wouldn't have left that easy.
Tens of thousands of Israelis live today abroad. To Israel's founding fathers, it's a sad lament goodbye to the beloved country. Paula Slier, RT, Tel Aviv.